Hi, I'm Big Louie.
I'm Little Louie.
And this is LOU2RETRO, the German edition.
We are still alive.
I know, it's been a long summer. When we were coming to move over here, we got delayed like a month for one reason or another. But it was nice to have that extra month to be able to visit family. My father-in-law was in the hospital having heart surgery, and everything went great, and he's doing much better now. But having that extra month of time also allowed us to do a lot of things retro. So we went to an arcade one day, and I love going to arcades that still use tokens because you get a lot of old tokens that they've mixed into their bunch, mixed into their circulation of tokens that you can get and find old tokens from, back when I was a kid. So we have some of those to add to the collection. We'll probably display them at some point in time. So don't want to focus on that too much. It was garage sale season, obviously, this summer. And some kid sold me a Mega Man Battle Network 2, which I forget how much this game is worth, but he gave it to me for like 50 cents or something like that. And it was, I want to say it was like a $15, $20, $30 game. I don't know. But good deal for him. He was excited to get 50 cents, and I initially didn't know how much it was worth, so good deal there. And then also picked up a Wisdom Tree game. I don't remember if I talked about this for the NES, Bible Adventures. Where did we get this?
I don't know.
I don't even remember where we got this from. It was so long ago. But we picked up this, and we picked up a couple of the gold cards, like was it Big Nose Freaks Out, which I think I talked about, which were pretty cool. Once we get everything unpacked, we'll go through all that stuff. So speaking of the game room and being unpacked, we live in an apartment, and apartments in Germany are small, very small. But we've made do here in the apartment. We're actually filming in Louie's room right now. That's why you see what are these?
Posters.
Five Nights at Freddy's posters?
Yeah,
he's big in Five Nights at Freddy's. So we have 2 storage rooms downstairs, which aren't entirely huge, but we just have a lot of stuff. So we took a couple boxes to the thrift store today, dropped them off to help clear some room. And I've got some of the stuff unpacked, but I just got a lot of stuff to go through still down in the basement. We've been traveling a lot since we got our vehicle, and our neighbors, we moved here and met some cool neighbors, and they actually let us use our car for like a week or two. So we were able to go see a castle, which was kind of cool. We're going to see a castle tomorrow, Berg Eltz, which is like one of the 2 biggest castles here. So we'll maybe throw some pictures of that on here. And see here, what else? So that's coming, the game room. So in the meantime,
you will know when it comes, when it looks like we're in prison.
Yeah, it's a little creepy down there. So getting back to the summer, we took a long time driving around. We spent a lot of time in Indy, and while I was in Indy and a couple other places, I ended up building up quite a collection of Game Gear games. I already had a lot, but we bought most of these while on vacation. So I'm going to run through the titles here real quick, and if one stands out, I'll let you know. Some of these are worth pretty good money that I got pretty good deals on. So Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco GP. I'm not even going to show you because we got so much stuff to talk about. Let's see here. Super Golf, Olympic Gold. I think that's Winter Games or Summer Games. I forget which one. Mortal Kombat 2. 5-in-1 Interplay Fun Pack. FIFA Soccer. Phantom 2040, which actually there's two different versions of this. I think we have the PAL version and the NTC version. VR Troopers, that one we already had. Tom and Jerry the movie. Land of Illusion Mickey Mouse. This one is one of the more pricey ones, kind of rare. Ariel the Little Mermaid. Poker Face Paul's Blackjack. I'm going to bore you in this part anyway. Taz Escape from Mars. RBI 94. Cutthroat Island. Desert Speed Trap. It's Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Joe Montana Football. Surf Ninjas. All in mint condition too. Stargate. I was telling Louie about Stargate. I think that's a movie he'd like. Echo the Tides of Time.
Dolphins saving things.
Madden 95. Here's the other 2040, which, here, let me compare the two, because this threw me for a loop when I was buying games. I was like, I could have swore I already had that game, but they look completely different. Where did I put it? Did that Phantom game, did I already see it?
No.
There it is. Did I already talk about those? Yeah. So here are the two Phantom 2040s, which you see out in circulation, and one of them I never see, and one of them I always see, but I guess one's a PAL version. And I bought these both in Indianapolis, so it's kind of odd to see that there. Let's see here. Streets of Rage. It's a good game. Legend of Illusion, Mickey Mouse. These Mickey Mouse Illusion games are pretty good. Batman Returns. Tails Adventure. Krusty's Funhouse. And then these are probably the better game. Batman Forever. So then we have, I think I talked about these already. Simpsons, Bart vs. Space Mutants, Mega Man. I'm pretty sure I talked about that one already. Dragon Crystal. I think we had that one. Star Wars. Yeah, these ones I had. Sorry, we didn't plan this at all. We just got in the saddle and was like, let's film. Castle of Illusion, Mickey Mouse. Had that one. Fatal Fury. Had that one. Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, so the rest of those I had already. So, anyway, those are all the Game Gear titles that we picked up while we were on vacation. And again, this isn't all of our Game Gear games. We have a ton downstairs still. Okay, and then also we'll talk about the other thing and then we'll go into this. Or do you want to go on that first?
You can do that first.
Okay, so we've already made a purchase here, a retro purchase. It's kind of like a thing that's like some web thing that they have here. It's kind of like Craigslist or whatever, where people post stuff and you can bid on it or let them know, hey, I want that thing. So I had seen it for a couple weeks or whatever. When we got here, it was like 70, 80 bucks or euro they wanted, which the conversion rate, we ended up paying 40 for all this, and which is probably like $50, I'll bet.
And one second, I just had to take a picture of this piece that I need so I remember where it is.
Okay.
You see it on the side of my bin.
But it's worth a couple $100, I would say. So we got a PS2, the fat one, which I don't know if you can see it, but it is up on top. Point to it.
It's right here.
Yep, up there next to the PS4. So we got that, and then it came with a silver controller and a black controller.
The black controller. Right there.
Yeah, black and a silver controller, DualShock. I think they're DualShock 2. I don't remember. But it's in really good condition. Everything works great on it. And then it came with
80 million games.
all these games, plus a couple others. So,
You might pay it first.
oh, do you do this one first? Well, first, this is his favorite first, Godzilla.
It's fun.
Saved Earth. Him and Sadie have been playing that. Actually, me and her were just playing it a little bit ago. It came with two Madden 08s. One is sealed. The other one's not. Today, we actually bought from like the one thrift shop we found here, Everywhere Road Trip and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity for, they were like $3. And I'm just going to blow through these names real quick of these games. A lot of them are sports games, but there's a couple okay titles.
I have an idea.
What?
You could just take a picture of all of them, flash a picture, and then No, they just pause the video and be like, oh, they got Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah. Well, let me just blow through it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I can fly through it. NBA Street 3, NCAA Football 5 and 4, and 8. NCAA Final Four 2003, Scarface, The World Is Yours, Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, Full Spectrum Warriors, 10 Hammers, SOCOM US Navy SEALs, Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1, Mortal Kombat Armageddon, Major League Baseball 07, The Show, FIFA 2001, Major League Soccer, MLB 06, The Show, Medal of Honor Frontline, Medal of Honor Rising Sun, Heat Seeker, Brother in Arms, Road to Hill, 30, Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood, Flipnik Ultimate Pinball, which I just played, which is pretty cool. I liked it. Rocky, Red Faction, Thunderstrike Operation Phoenix, ESPN NFL Primetime 2002, NFL Street, Tekken Tag Tournament, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, NCAA College Football 2K3, Defender, which I have not played yet. We haven't played that, huh? Classic title. NCAA College Football, I already talked about that one. Madden 06 and 08, Monopoly Party
Sadie,
Grand.
go away.
She's okay. Look out for my water. Monopoly Party, Grand Theft Auto 3, Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Carbon, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Need for Speed Underground 2, I think they like Need for Speed, and Star Wars 2 Battlefront.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
My bad. So those are all the games that we got with the PS2 and the controllers and everything for about $50-ish, maybe not quite that much with the exchange rate. It was €40. So that was pretty good, I would say, for our first deal over here, right?
Yeah.
I still got to figure out how to say thrift shop in German. So anyway, go.
Go or...
Whatever you want to talk about.
Go
I know what you want to talk.
Go or go?
Talk about it.
Okay. Well, unless you've been living under a literal rock, you probably might have heard of Pokemon Go. It's loading for some reason.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. They've been playing it for a while.
So
I'm better than him. No,
it came out and we were taking a walk around
Yeah.
the lake down by where we live, and he was talking about some new Pokemon game, and we had already sold his Pokemon cards like the
Yeah.
previous year, and I was like, oh, he's odd, he's into some new Pokemon thing, and this was like, again, day 2 when it was
Yeah.
released, and but it got him outside, and it was really hot this summer. Got him outside, and he was wanting to walk around and do stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, okay, well, that sounds like a good activity. So I got the game on my phone, too. And I know a lot of retro guys are not very happy about Pokemon Go. And a lot of video game aficionados think it's dumb and whatnot. But gets kids outside. It was kind of a phenomenon. We saw all kinds of people playing it when we were back in the States. And over here in Germany, tons of people playing it.
There was a park right down the road from where we were staying. And I went there. No one was there. There's two post shops there, and I put one lure on one of them. And then 2 minutes later, there were like 15 other guys sitting there.
It was crazy. It was quite the phenomenon this summer, and it was
cool.
worldwide. You know, we saw it in several different states that we traveled in this summer, and then we saw it over here in Germany. We've seen it. So it's, again, a lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people poo-poo on it, but it gets kids outside, and I know there's unsafe things with it, but there's unsafe, matters with anything you do, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we've been having fun with it, and it's not like I'm at work playing it. It's not like I'm driving the car while I'm playing it, but when I'm with him, I'll turn it on if we're out walking somewhere, and it just allows us to have a lot of fun when we're out doing stuff. So...
Tell us the coolest Pokemon you have and the strongest CP you have. The coolest Pokemon I have is... I don't know. I have a Mr. Mime. That's cool. And the highest CP I have is 1,264, and it's a Golduck.
Yeah, so that's another thing, is that it seems like the Pokemon are regional.
There's 4 regional exclusive. Tauros is America. Mr. Mime is Europe. Caniston is for Australia, and Asia is Farfetch'd.
What I mean is, anywhere you go, like different states seem to have different Pokemons. Different areas of the state seem to have different Pokemons, and it was interesting to go to different states because we were in like probably 6 or 7 states over the summer and see the different Pokemons they have in all the different states, and then coming over here to Germany and seeing all the different ones that they have. It is interesting, you know, and then you could look at somebody else's, what are they called, Pokedex?
Yeah.
And you could kind of see kind of where they've been. So people over here in Europe are big world travelers, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So that's the Pokemon phenomenon. We won't belabor it too much, but again, it was something that happened, and it's kind of retro a little bit, and it's definitely gaming related, whether you agree with it or not. So there's tons of other stuff that happened here this summer, and I'm sure we'll circle back and catch it all, but we've been gone so long, and this is the first Saturday where we haven't done too much, which I say that, but we've already been out of the house once, and we're going out here another hour or two, so I think that's probably enough for today. Oh, one other thing, so as I'm setting stuff up, I'm finding myself checking everything I own, like that I'm plugging in. We've lived here before, like a decade ago, so
I was just a little baby.
This right here is, you know, we have to check everything we plug in to make sure that it's 110 or 220 compliant, and vice versa. So we have these little adapters that we have to use in all of our stuff. But with retro games, you know, now most stuff is you can switch it back and forth, or it automatically does it. But back in the 80s, 90s, 70s, they didn't think that way, and so we really have to be aware of what we're doing. So just an added thing we have to do. So anyway, that's it I think today. And
One more thing.
one more thing. He's got one more thing.
I just wanted to say I have this really rare card, Gyarados. Shiny Gyarados, yeah.
I don't know Pokemon cards, but he says that's a good one. So anyway, with that, we will leave you, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Go Valor!